Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. A warning this evening for companies looking to bolster sales through e-commerce. The caution comes from technologist and CEO of 876 Solutions, Trevor Forrest. He says companies must be prepared to invest in the security required to operate safely online. Mr. Forrest was speaking on the latest edition of PSOJ's COVIDcast JA webinar. When it comes to the internet, setting up a business website can be done with zero cost to the operator. But for those looking to take advantage of the e-commerce space, financial investment is a must. Technologist Trevor Forrest says this is particularly important when customers are asked to share private information like credit card details.
There are a number of different types of SSL certificates, but you can get an SSL certificate for, general security these days for free.
Yes.
And you can pay up to about $300 to $400 a year for the more expensive certificates.
He says those who decide to operate on an unsecure domain runs the risk of encountering penalties for data breaches. That's why he's also encouraging companies to obtain SSL insurance coverage.
You get certain coverage, especially when you're doing e-commerce or selling things, that if data is compromised, you're covered by the provider of the SSL certificate.
Aside from the security risks involved with unsecured websites, Mr. Forrest says it's also a deterrent for potential consumers.
All browsers, as of I think 2018, made it a requirement for websites to be secured. So if your website is not secured, and I'm going to tell you how you do that. Whenever somebody visits your website, every browser is going to have a little thing in the URL bar that says not secure. Now that by itself dissuades people from continuing to browse or to use your site.
We go now to currency trading. It ended today with the US dollar selling for $149.76. The Canadian dollar is selling for $117.89. The pound sterling sells for $203.65, while the euro is going for $183.51. The JSE index gained 3,864 points today, and the junior market index lost 16 points. Among the winners were Pulse Investments, Seprod Investments, Epley 8.25%, Indies Pharma, and Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares. On the losing side were 138 Student Living, Preference, and Ordinary shares, C&WJ Cooperative Credit Union, Jamaica Stock Exchange, and Siboney Group. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.